Well, the high calorie count was at many people's homes yesterday as friends and family gathered to watch the Super Bowl and indulge in everything from chicken wings to pizza, nachos, and beer. So now it's time to pay the piper and undo all that damage. And fitness expert and author Brent Bishop is here with some fat-busting tips. Welcome back.
Pay the piper, I like that.
Yeah, well, you gotta, you know.
Absolutely. I mean, it was a great weekend. It was a great weekend, a great game. But, you know, a lot of great food was eaten. And so we're here to say, you know, you've done the damage. Now you need the solution to that.
Right.
So, I mean, a couple of things that, you know, let's talk first the facts about some of the food. You know, if you're looking at wings, 10 wings alone can be about 1,500 calories, which is huge. A couple pieces of pizza, you're looking at, again, another 1,000 calories. And then, of course, people have the cocktails or beer with that.
Yeah.
At least 500 calories added onto that. So right there you have, you know, 3,000 calories or in excess of that, which is more than your required daily intake. So, you know, we're here to say that you've done the damage. Now let's get your mind in the game and get your mind back in the fitness game, really.
Okay. Is it about cardio, like getting your heart going?
It's about pace. It's about getting lean tissue active, so your muscles, and it's about cardio. So it is a strength routine, but you're going to be quite cardiovascular throughout it because of the pace.
All right.
Yeah.
And you've got someone here.
I've got Kevin here who's gonna help us out and go through a couple of the exercises anyway. The first one we're gonna do is called the touchdown burpee. So all he's gonna do is gonna put both hands down on a dumbbell. Now I'll just point out we have a hexagon dumbbell so it doesn't roll, but you want to be careful if you're using a regular dumbbell. You got to keep right above it so it doesn't roll from you.
Okay.
And he's gonna kick those back feet out into a hand plank position. He's gonna drop into a touchdown push-up. So he's actually touching down and then coming back up, and then feet come out. And he's going to jump onto the other side and jump back and repeat the sequence.
Wow, okay.
Right? So it's all about pace. It's all about keeping the form correct, abs tight. Now, a modification of that, of course, you can do the push-up from the knees. So when he goes down, he's just going to drop the knees, push up, and back up.
Still working. It's just
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. As long as your form's intact, you're still working.
Okay.
And so you can do this is for all levels.
Okay.
So that's number one. Number two, we're going to go into what's called the power push-up. So now he's going to get into a push-up position with one hand on the dumbbell. Yeah, and then basically this allows you to get depth, range of motion. So he's going to keep his core tight. He's going to drop all the way down. And then as he drives up, he's going to do a rotation. So you'll see what that, there we go.
Okay.
So now you're getting your obliques and core involved a little bit more. And again, you can do this same one from the knees as well.
Okay. So the advantage of having the dumbbell there is just to change that angle rather than being flat on the ground.
Yeah, so what happens is the hand with the dumbbell, the pec on that side, your muscle on that side is going to get a further range of motion, so more depth out of it. A little more challenging.
Okay.
All right, so we'll show a third one, which is called it's a partial get up. So he's basically going to lie on his back, and once he gets down there, he's going to have the weight in the right hand. And the whole purpose here is you're going to extend that arm all the way up above the head, so the elbow's straight. He's going to contract the core, and you notice he's got his opposite leg positioned in a 90-degree position with his foot on the ground. Okay. So he's using his core. The hand is to assist a little bit with stability. Now, of course, the weight creates more difficulty. So you can start off with maybe a 10-pound weight, and you can increase it. I think Kevin's got something like 35 pounds here. Okay. You know, 15 reps on one side, and then he's going to switch arms and he'd go on the opposite side.
And he's just using that elbow for balance. That's not helping him get off.
Exactly, exactly. So that's a good point. You don't want to be pushing yourself off, right?
Okay.
So that's another one. Now what we'll do is we'll get into another core exercise. It's called the barrel roll. So he's going to lie on the back. Now this one here, again, we'll do the advanced version, then we can give you a modification of it as well. But the whole idea, Kevin, if you scoot down to the other side of the mat a little bit, just so you got room here, you need a little bit of room with this. So he's going to extend both hands in line with his ears, basically, contract the core, and now he's going to rotate, get a little momentum, roll. Now he gets his back extensors working, and then he's going to come right up into almost like a V-sit, and then he's going to repeat that in the opposite direction.
So keep the feet and arms off the ground.
Exactly, and the beauty of this is you get your entire abdominal wall, your low back, all your posture muscles, everything at once. Now, of course, this may be advanced for some people, so you can start off from a beginner level. He's going to basically, you can still have the feet off the ground as long as you don't have back issues, but now he's not coming right off the ground with his entire back. He's just going to fold in more of a crunch, and then he's just going to roll once, and then he's going to go into a hyperextension from that position, and then back down to the ground and repeat.
That's got to make your back feel good.
It's going to make your back feel good, and the important thing is a lot of people overtrain their abdominal wall because we all want the six-pack, right? But it's important to hit the opposite side to prevent low back discomfort and issues down the road.
Okay.
You ready for one more? Do we got time?
Sure, go for it.
All right, so this next one, he's going to grab the weight again, and this is called a power push press. So the whole idea here, he's going to go closest hand is underhand grip on the weight, Yeah, and then the opposite hand's gonna be overhand grip. Now notice the back is very straight. You wanna keep the spine fairly erect here. He's gonna drive with the legs, bring that weight up to the right shoulder, and then he's gonna bend the knees and drive again up to the ceiling. So it's kind of a two-part exercise. If he goes through a couple reps, then you'll get a hang of it there. There we go. So this is working the entire body, basically. So you need your core and postural muscles to keep straight, but you're using your legs, your shoulders, and it'll get that heart rate up there.
One exercise does it all.
Exactly. We want to incinerate all those calories that people have put into the system.
I feel like I burned some off just watching.
Just watching, exactly.
Yes, yeah. All right, thanks so much, Brent. Brent has a website with these exercises, iambishop.com, if you want to go there and check it out. Thanks again.
You're welcome.
Time for a break. Ahead in sports, a great finish in last night's Super Bowl game.
And spear to the end zone.